Kinsley is my daughter. She was born at 25 weeks. She weighed 1 pound and 2 ounces, and she was born here in Denton. So my doctor actually had to lie about her weight to get her treated. And she was my second preemie because the first one didn't weigh enough for them to, and they wouldn't take him. People think you lucky, but it's the worst thing. It's really, really, really hard to sit there all day and all night and not know if your baby gonna make it, because you never had a guarantee. You can't sleep, but you're exhausted all the time. Even when you are asleep, you hear bells and whistles going off and the doctor coming in and going out, and then you feel guilty if you leave the hospital, but you gotta go to work to keep your benefit. This was her first blanket, and it covered her whole body because she was only 11.5 inches long. And I thought I was home. Came home on Wednesday. She had a doctor's appointment the following Monday. They called the doctors back at Cook's. She immediately had to turn around and have surgery. Had to have an appointment Wednesday. We could not leave the doctor's office without her having an appointment. And so, of course, I was paranoid because she was barely 5 pounds. And then she went back in that Monday to have the surgery. She had to stay overnight. I brought her home Tuesday. On Wednesday, she literally stopped breathing in the car, and I had to pull over and do CPR. It took them 22 minutes to get her back.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
We went to the hospital like 2 days before because she was in labor. Basically saying we just need to go home. They don't know. Everything seems normal. The next day, she was having lots of pain, contraction. We went back to the hospital because we realized that Adriana was literally halfway out. She was born 17 weeks early. She was about 1 pound. She was in the hospital for about 183 days.
When we came out of the hospital, life, it definitely was not normal because we had all these fancy equipment and oxygen machine, and it was rough. We was not sure if she gonna stop breathing at any point in time, so there was a constant worry. Often time we would not sleep, we would just stay up and watch her. During our stay in the hospital, I was worried. But after we got home and we was in our own space, I stayed worried for a very long time. Even up to today, sometimes I just be worried just because, after you gone through all the different obstacles that, having a premature baby, you never get that level of comfort.